the launch of Season 2, we've seen some camo grinding methods get nerfed, as well as some other ones emerge with the new content added in. So let's go over the fastest, most efficient way to grind out camos in zombies, starting with the military camos all the way up to Nebula. And to show that these methods work, I'll be getting the Cypher all the way up to Nebula today. Right now, I'm only at 1,500 critical kills, but for our first few camo challenges here, for our just military camos getting crits, our special camos, and all the way up to Mystic Gold, we can get them all done here on Citadel Daymore doing the oil trap method. And since I've covered this strategy a few times, I'm going to keep the setup to this brief, but when you come in here, you're going to want to have a Molotov, and you want the Picky Eater augment for Vulturate. First thing you got to do is make your way through one of the gates on the walls and up to the top of the wall of the cannon, rotate it to face the front door of the castle, and launch it through the door. Head in, and once you're in the castle, take the door on the right into this room here with all the statues and Vulturade. Grind up enough points in this room until you got enough to buy Vulturade. That way we can constantly replenish our lethal and tactical. Then make your way down this door to the right into the basement and through the next door down to the Pack-a-Punch room. Shoot off the locks and take out the doppelgas that spawns. Once that's dead, it'll drop a crystal that you can pick up, throw into the Pack-a-Punch machine to get it started, and I'd recommend staying down here until you got enough to get Pack-a-Punch. And I just want to get it out of the way here, the oil trap method has not been patched. It'll still work for getting critical kills, and it still kills zombies very reliably as long as you're upgrading your weapon. The thing that has been patched though is the rituals, so you can't go ahead and do the light incantation, the lightning incantation, the shadow incantation, any of them, because they will no longer spawn zombies infinitely if you're not in the area to fill up its soul box. So it is unfortunate because it does slow this method down a little bit, but we just got to get set up here. I would recommend getting a few perks like Deadshot, Jug, Quick Revive, Vulturade obviously, and at least armor level 2. And once you're set up enough and you're comfortable with turning it on, I would turn on the Rampage Inducer just to make it go by a bit faster. But now we got enough for Pack-a-Punch. We're gonna leave Kraft in his cell today. We are not speaking to him. He's in solitary confinement from this day forward because we don't need to speak to him to set up any of these steps. But what I do recommend doing is sitting around here in the statue room until around 10 when our Buckethead zombies start spawning in, and they should start spawning in towards the end of the round, starting at round 10, and by round 14, if you've killed them, grab their stamp and put them on each of these statues. They shouldn't spawn in anymore, which should help us out while doing the oil trap method because the oil trap will deal only critical damage and those guys take 0 critical damage. So it just makes our life easier. But until then, I'm going to upgrade my weapon to blue, and we've earned enough points to go ahead and get us Pack-a-Punch 2. So I'm going to grab that because now at round 13, we should be getting doppelgas spawning in. And it'll make it way easier to take care of them. And this should be our last Buckethead zombie. So now we are all good to go over to the traps. On our way there, I'm going to pick up Jug and the level 2 armor. And conveniently enough, we do have a trowel right here. So I'm going to start that up. And then I'm also going to go ahead and open up the only other door that we didn't open coming in, the opposite side door from where we started. And we just start up the oil trap, throw a molly down, and we're good. Just when you throw down your molly, make sure that you're throwing it where the oil's landing. If it hits a zombie before it hits the oil, it might not light it correctly, so then you wouldn't be getting the kills from the oil trap towards your gun. So just be careful where you're throwing it at. I usually just try to throw it in this corner here, and you can go ahead and jump up on the railing on this side and be completely safe from the fire. And always try to stay for the entire duration of the trap. Like you can see, I'm getting almost 80 critical kills right here, and we only need 500, so we should be getting through this pretty quickly. And that took us a total of 14 minutes to get set up. We could have done it way faster if I didn't wait for all those Buckethead zombies, but I just wanted to be thorough. And we did get lucky with the trial here, and the trials basically work how the incantations did, except it's only going to be for the duration that the trial lasts, where we're going to get infinite spawns for it until the trial runs out. So you can get lucky enough to get one of these bad boys to spawn near the traps, or you can just make the run over to wherever the trial machine's at to go ahead and get some extra spawns. But if you wait your trap until it's all done and you get all the use out of it possible, it gives you enough time of a buffer for your traps to recharge, especially if you're going to be doing this with a Rampage Inducer on. It just makes it way more efficient if you're staying here as long as you can. So Aether Shroud or Frenzy Guard, whatever field upgrade that you can bring in here to help keep you alive and just keep you away from the zombies while you're waiting for your oil trap to be done. and ready to go. And just make sure that you're constantly upgrading your weapon because the damage, like I mentioned before, is tied just to whatever weapon you're holding out. So whatever weapon you want to get camos on, make sure you're holding it while you're lighting your oil traps and just while it's picking up kills for you. And we should be getting very close to getting our purple tiger camo. And I think after this round, I'm going to go ahead and turn the rampage inducer on so we can get through these even faster. There's our purple tiger camo, all done. All we had to do was shoot enough to get over to this spot. Very easy way to get crits. And it's basically every single kill is a crit. We have 560 eliminations with 400 and almost 60 crits. But I'm going to pick up quick revive. And I'm also going to grab stamina because we will be getting some super sprinters with the rampage inducer active. And since we have 10k, I can go ahead and grab tier 3 armor. And now we just need enough money to start up our oil trap. And I think it's only about like 1,250 maybe. But we also have a trial here to get some extra spawns in and get our special camos done way faster. And now we can turn on our rampage inducer and we should be able to just fly through the remaining camos on this weapon. Just throw a decoy right here to be safe. Start this, throw that, and we're good. And this should work for just about every special camo in the game. I think the only ones that it won't work for are point blank kills and kills with a specific ammo mod. For those, you can still sit here in the trap and just shoot zombies outside of it if you need to get your ammo mod kills. Or you can just face this way and try to shoot the zombies coming in from over here if you want your point blanks. But to my knowledge, those are the two that won't work with this method. Everything else should be fine. I think I need to work on armored zombie kills right now, which should come with time. We'll be getting more and more armored zombies per round as we make our way through here. And then we also need to get 100 kills shortly after using a field upgrade. So we can just start the oil trap, throw a decoy down since I do have Aether Shroud on and the zombies won't be able to see me, and let the oil trap get to killing. So let's try that. Let's throw a decoy right here. Hit our Aether Shroud and see if we can knock all these kills out for it. Are they counting? You can actually see in real time now that we can track our camos in game. They are counting. Nice. And even though it's a rampage inducer, don't be scared to stay at the oil trap if the round ends because it'll still go for a little bit into the start of the round. Just be ready to get the hell out of there once it's gone. And since that's done, we should be able to make our way over to this and it's all ready to go. And I'm pretty confident in saying that this method probably will not be patched at least anytime soon because it has been in the game since Citadel has launched. We now have got an entirely other zombies map dropped into the game without the method being patched. And it's not like they don't know about the method because they have made adjustments to the oil trap where it is now tied to your weapon's upgrade status, whether that be Pack-a-Punch or your just weapon tiers. And speaking of which, there's our Entropathy camo. So that should be all of our armored zombie kills. There it is. Or Entropy. I still don't know how to say it. That was a camo in Cold War, and I still don't know the pronunciation for it. And then once we get to a bug round, honestly, I wouldn't waste my time on the trap. I usually just go to this point of power here and activate that, and it should last us the entire bug round since we didn't talk to Craft. So this has no chance of being part of the Easter egg setup. So the duration for this will be a lot longer. But the only thing I'll say about the possibility of this method getting nerfed is that currently on the tomb, there is a method going around with the ice staff. And once you use the fully charged shot of that, you can pull out a hand cannon. And that'll buff the damage that your ice staff is doing because it thinks the hand cannon's the one with all the ice damage out. And since the oil trap is tied to what your weapon's upgrade level is at, I think it might have some effect on this if they do patch the whole hand cannon method thing. But I don't think it'll change a whole lot. Just something to be aware of. And since this round's about to come to an end right when this trial is over, I'm going to go ahead and grab us Pack-a-Punch 3 so we don't got to worry about it. I'll be taking that. And I will be taking the sewer back to spawn. Oh, and there we go. There's all of our field upgrade kills. Now we just have Mystic Gold to get. And we can also go ahead and grab Legendary on our weapon. And I'm going to grab Light Men just for fun. And after this bug round, getting our kills rapidly for Mystic Gold should be a breeze. Yeah, we're getting way more than 15 kills rapidly, that's for sure. We should have this camo done within like a round. Oh, there's Mystic Gold, baby. Let's go. So once you reach Mystic Gold, you want to make sure you have full health, and then we're going to be saving and quitting out of here. Very important that you save and quit because we're going to be coming back to this game once we do our Opal method. But that only took us 36 minutes, and we got 1776 kills, 1352 crits, and we got all the way from 1,500 crits to our Mystic Gold Camo. And now for Opal, we're going to load on in here to the tomb. Just normal standard mode. Just bring in whatever weapon you need Opal on. And of course, we could have stayed on Citadel constantly using the oil trap method and getting doppelgas kills that way. But this map has a lot more opportunity for special kills. And if you didn't already have the oil trap set up and you're just looking to get special zombie kills, this map is the one for you. I don't know why my cadence is all off like that, but I'm trying to think, I'm trying to kill, and I'm trying to get to this Opal spot as fast as possible. With this map's addition of mimics, we now have 2 different kinds of special zombies that we can go after here, with that being mimics and doppelgas. And once we have enough money, we're going to make our way into here and start working our way towards the Dark Aether doorway. But the real thing that we really want to be on the lookout for is at round 8. There's going to be a mimic that spawns, and it's going to drop a monocle. That's how you start the Easter egg on this map. We are not doing the whole Easter egg, so don't worry if you don't know it. We are literally just going to do one step that spawns in some specials and be able to fly through Opal like it's nothing. And another great thing about this map is that it's got a bunch of side Easter eggs that can help us get set up way quicker than we can on some other maps. Now let's go ahead and place our artifacts so we can go into the Dark Aether. Let me in there. And right when you walk in, you'll see that one of these rocks lights up a little bit with some electricity. There's going to be a few rocks floating around here that if you shoot them, they'll stop in midair. And if you shoot them all fast enough and get them to stop, then it'll spawn in a nice Pack-a-Punch crystal for you and some cryo freeze. So we can get Pack-a-Punch as early as round 6 without even buying it. And you can also get a free Aether tool. If you want to wait until round 21, this Aether tool will be legendary. But just to show you guys the example here, you just got to go ahead and shoot these 2 waterfalls, and then you'll get an Aether tool spawning right here. It'll be rare at round 7, and I think at round 11 it'll turn to epic, or maybe round 15, and then at round 21 it'll be legendary. But I've found that even just grabbing the rare one, by time we get to round 21, round 22, I should have enough to get it legendary anyways. So it's whatever you prefer. But getting that free pack punch frees us up to be able to get Jug. And now that we hit round 8, the shotgun is going to spawn in right away. We're just going to kill him, grab the monocle, and make our way back into the tomb. And in here, there's going to be these fire lanterns going around. I would just shoot them until they get to where we're trying to be at. One of the rooms you want to go into is right up here through this door into the death perception room. Just shoot the lamp until it makes it to, I think, right here. I don't know if the position of the lamp matters, but just as long as like symbols are appearing on this wall is what you want. And if there are symbols there, don't shoot the lamp. But if you don't got symbols over here and you don't got any lamps to shoot, just make your way back near where Deadshot is and see if the symbols are showing up there. Oh, and look, our symbols appeared. So now we just have to shoot them in numerical order. These are just Roman numerals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and an Aether Shroud just to make it easier on myself. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now once we do that, it's going to go ahead and start up a lockdown, which should spawn in a special zombie once we complete the first phase of it. First phase is just going to be zombies and parasites. Then this orb is going to move. Then over here, we're going to be getting at least a mimic. So we'll kill you and then immediately leave. That's going to end, and then we come right back in. Is it going to spawn it right back? Yes, sir. Bye-bye, Mimic. I'm out of here. Do it again. Coming right back in. Oh, this is sick. So many Mimics so fast. We just need to make sure we got the ammo to keep up with them. So kill you. Leave. Come on back in. And there's another one. Oh, this is so sick. I don't think we've had an Opal method quite as fast as this before. Just kill it. Run out, run back in, and repeat. Actually, it might have just completed that step for us accidentally. Oops. But either way, we can now kill the doppelgast and try it again. Now, this one, I think, does have the possibility of getting patched. I don't think they want you to be doing this, but also they probably don't want you to be spending so much time on the Easter egg. But I would definitely take advantage of this one while you can. And we came to this game with only 1 special zombie elimination, and we've already gotten like at least 5 this round already. And if this ends up ending before we can get all that we want, because here on the last phase we do get a doppelgast and a mimic, we leave and come back in, then we can always go over to the other mural and do it again, or just save and quit. If we don't grab the part, then we might just be able to constantly do this. Is this still spawning on both in? Oh, this is sick. This is a legendary method. That's 2 specials every single time. Keep them coming. Oh, we might have accidentally gotten into the final phase of it, but that's fine. We still get a shock mimic. Are you the only zombie in this? Oh, you threw me out of here, idiot. That was your own fault. Let's see if we can time this right by killing it and leaving. Nope, we might have just finished the step. All right, whatever. That's still fine with me because we got a whole other place we can do it at. And just from doing that, how long have we been in this game for? 15 minutes, and we got 16 Opal kills. 16 kills towards Opal. We came to this game with only one special zombie elimination. So now we got our lantern here, and our symbols are showing up. Let's do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And first phase, what are we getting? Just zombies and parasites. Then next phase, this should be at least a mimic or a doppelgas. Looking like mimic. Kill mimic, leave everything else there. Leave. Come back in. Another one down. And we should be getting opals soon here. Uh-oh. Unless we die. These vermin are not playing around. Now we're on the final phase of this where we're getting a mimic and doppelgas. Actually, I think I know what my issue is. I've just been standing in that lantern's fire doing damage to myself. Like a genius. So maybe I should just use the other side. I'll use the other door. Oh, he's schmoving. He's wave dashing on me. Stay still. Oh, and there's Opal. Let's go. That took 23 minutes total in game to get 29 special kills. That's crazy. But now that we got Opal done, we can go do Afterlife, and hopefully you still got your Citadel save, because all we got to do is leave this game. We ain't saving and quitting, because it'll overwrite our save. And that took us only 261 kills with 155 crits, and still less than 24 minutes for 30 Opal kills. And you can probably do it faster than I did. And now that we're back on Citadel, we're going to do the same thing that we've been doing. Activate oil trap. Get a bug round for no reason. Take all the bugs out. Okay, bugs have been dealt with. Oil trap's about to be lit, and we should be getting Afterlife very soon. The only thing we really got to worry about is the doppelgas blowing up and doing damage to us, and these parasites showing up. So if you got any decoys or monkey bombs, I would throw them near where the oil's actually falling. That way these pesky parasites will just go right into the oil and die instead of sitting there trying to shoot at you to do damage. And we'll be able to get through these Afterlife kills a lot easier, because we do need to get 15, or is it 20 kills without taking damage? I think it's 20 kills without taking damage 15 times. And I'm just going to Aether Shroud right here while we wait for the oil trap. Perfect. Toss that down. And while we got an insta-kill, I'll just pick up a few of these zombie kills. And toss us a monkey bomb right under the oil. That might damage us though, since I don't have PhD. It will definitely damage us. I'm going to Aether Shroud and act like I don't see it. If I don't see it, it can't hurt me. But with Light Mend on our weapon, we should be able to, or at least have the chance to take out Doppelgas before they even get to the oil. And over here, you're only going to be damaged by Doppelgas if they're coming from this side. So the only thing you really got to worry about is parasites spawning over here, or right next to us. So just to make this go by a bit faster, try just shooting at the zombies as they approach, especially the buckethead zombies. Afterlife should be showing up here any second now. There it is. Let's go. That took 4 minutes, almost 5 minutes. Easy. Now that we got Afterlife done, time to go work on our elite kills for Nebula. So let's save and quit, just in case you want to come back here. Don't necessarily have to save and quit. I'm gonna do it anyways. And now for the finale of getting our elite kills, we're going back to the classics directed mode on Liberty Falls, and we're gonna do the LTG method. And just in case you're not familiar, I'll run through it very briefly, but for the most part, you can just follow the on-screen instructions in directed mode and get to the point that we need to. But basically, you just need to build the jet gun, get the parts for the LTG, build that, and then place it down and just constantly be able to kill whatever HVT spawns out of the portal. So go look at the jet gun in the motel room, then make your way on over to the bowling alley. I usually just do this because the spawns feel like they're a lot slower if you stay in spawn. And we'll just get kills in here until we got enough to make it through the next door. We'll open this up, take out whatever zombies are on the ground over here. Get all the loose change on the way as we making our way through. And I'll basically just stay right up here by this barrier until we got enough to open it. And once we make it through here, I'm going to go immediately to the graveyard. And we're going to farm points here till we got enough to go into the church. And we might also run into the groundskeeper. That we can take him out and get the key to one of the parts for our jet gun. Oh, there he is. Night, night, buddy. Give me that key. And once we get enough points, we'll head on in, interact with this machine, and get the Easter egg underway. And for now, I'm going to go ahead and just preemptively throw napalm burst on my weapon. And we're going to open up this door and make our way over to the shed. We'll use our key to open it and grab our first part. Next one's over here by the flower shop. We got to grab this valve. We're going to head back to the bowling alley, shoot this panel open, and we can throw the valve on here and start spinning it. But there is going to be stuff that spawns in, trying to stop you from doing this. So I'm going to do it until I hear them close enough to me or get hit. That works too. I'll throw a decoy. I'll use this until that decoy's up. And then we will Aether Shroud. And maybe we can get the rest of it done right here. And try to stick it. Nope. Gotta move. We just gotta knock out most of this round. And we should be able to finish it next time we go to turn it. And that should be it for that. Let's try to get this finished. There we go. Give me that part. Thank you. Now we can either wait for a mangler to spawn or we can craft a mangler arm, but I don't think we have enough yet. Yeah, we do not. Actually, they are dropping salvage like crazy right now. We might be able to get enough to grab a mangler arm. The suppressor is popping off with the salvage drops. Why don't you just give us a little bit more? Oh, we're 50 short. There's enough right there. Give me that mangler cannon. Now we just got to make our way over to the Circuit City or the Radio Shack. Both are defunct. Blow that open. And one of these piles of wires got to have the part that we're looking for. There it is. Give me that. Aether Shroud. And then we just go back into the motel and craft our jet gun. Give me that. Get out of my way, zombies. I do not got time for you. Now we just got to build the LTG and we're all set up. So come into the comic shop. Grab this part. And while we're here, I'm going to grab Quick Revive and Tier 2 Armor. And if we just go up here, I think we can grab this through the roof. But the safer way to do it is to just jump onto this and snag it out the window. And our last one is back in the church. And if we just make our way to the roof, we can craft it and we're good to go. Now that that's all together, let's go spawn this bad boy in. Just got to place it down underneath this. And this will have a chance to be either a mangler or an abomination. I really hope it's a mangler because it'll be easier to kill. But before that can even spawn in, we have to defend it from zombies trying to come and blow the portal up. And that should be good, right? And we did get a mangler. Let's go. Now, it's going to be a little tough to kill this guy at the moment since I only have a gray non-pack-a-punch weapon. But the good thing about this is we can do this as many times as we want, meaning we can also get as many points as we need. And eventually we can be all pack-a-punched, upgraded, and have as many perks as we really want to take this guy out. But just this first time through is going to be a little bit of a struggle. Just do me a favor and die, buddy. There we go. Okay. First one, a little bit of a struggle, but once we kill a few zombies here and get enough for Pack-a-Punch, it's just going to get easier and easier for us. But in total, before that fight, our setup only took like 12 minutes. I think it only took me 4 minutes to fight that mangler. But this is a way faster way of getting elites to spawn than even just staying on Citadel. You'll get a few amalgams here and there, but you'll only get like maybe one, if you're lucky, two every few rounds. But in this, we can spawn another mangler in right now, but I'm going to make sure that we got enough money to keep doing this. I guess it don't hurt to spawn them in and then just not kill them. But it definitely could hurt, but whatever. We got enough for Pack-a-Punch. That's all that matters. Give me that. Now we got a real fight, mangler. Ain't going to be so lopsided. Oh, maybe it will be, dude. He's just walking at me like the Terminator. Relax, pal. Just wait till I get a tier upgrade on this and you're done. Can I upgrade this? Yeah, we'll get to green. That'll be a huge help. And that is 2 elites down. 8 to go. Now we got 8k. I'm gonna go grab Deadshot. So give me that and give me Voltrade. We might as well stay here for a second and get enough points so we can buy another perk. That way when we go back to fighting our elites, it'll just be super quick. So give me Jug. Bye-bye. You're trapped in hell, mangler. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. You're done. There's no hope for you. You're in a constant cycle of getting cooked now. Oh, what's that? I'm out of ammo? Oh, guess I'll just have to go and get Pack-a-Punch too. There we go. Bye-bye. See you later, buddy. We should only need a few more of these bad boys. And of course, if you're not the biggest fan of the directed mode method, you can do a method that we tried about like 2 weeks ago. I made a video on it, where if you hop on Terminus and go and do the pirate side Easter egg, you can fight 3 HVT manglers and then just save and quit. And doing that method only takes about like a few more minutes than this one would. So if you want to just do a little something different, if you're sick of directed mode, there should be a link to that somewhere in the video here. Is this our last one? That felt like it should be 10. Nope, maybe one more. Now this for sure should be the last one. Ain't no way this isn't our 10th elite. Bye-bye. Oh, wait. Of course. One bullet short. Bam. Bam. Go ahead and show me Nebula. Are you serious? Hold on. Okay, no, one more. I was off by 2. Now this is the last one. Or a decoy, because it's just between me and you. Nobody else is in this fight, Mangler. And you still ain't gonna have a chance. Bye-bye. Nebula now. Thank you. And that took about an hour and 42 minutes to go from only 1,500 crits on this weapon all the way up to Nebula. And I'm sure it wouldn't take too much longer just to get the other critical kills, especially with that oil trap method still working pristinely. Well, my work here is done. So that is about the fastest way I have to get Nebula after the update. If you know any other faster or more efficient methods of camo grinding in zombies, let me know down below. That way I can put together a more comprehensive guide later on. And us as a community can make getting Nebula as painless as possible. But that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching. I truly appreciate our love and support, and I will see you in the next one. Later.